Today is a monumental day inside the cryptocurrency market. There's a phrase that no Bitcoin or crypto investor ever wants to hear. And my friends, that phrase is death cross. And right here on the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, aka the market cap of altcoins, we're seeing a death cross forming right here, right now. This is a crossing of the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages. And with this occurrence in the chart right now, may we see potential further capitulation of the altcoin market as a whole. And even more importantly, may this trickle over into Bitcoin. May this just be the calm before the storm, before another massive sell-off here inside the cryptocurrency market. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin, the death crosses here on the chart, and how this all blends together for what we could potentially expect to see here over the course of the next few weeks. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up, all right? So we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, we'll begin right here with the total altcoin market cap chart. Clearly, as I pointed out in the introduction, we are seeing a classic death cross forming right here, right now. And as I stated earlier, this is a crossing of the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. Now, in the traditional markets, per classical technical analysis theory, generally, when an asset is beginning to trade below the 200-day moving average, which for us here is the teal line, that is never a good sign. That is a classic bearish occurrence. Now, we've seen time and time again, at least with Bitcoin, we'll go over to Bitcoin right now, just so you can see what I'm talking about here. Bitcoin has traded below the 200-day moving average for quite some time in the past, and all of this was bear market action. Right? You see this here. So just to give an example here, as Bitcoin traded above the 200-day, it was all bull market. And then as we traded below, it was essentially all bear market until we broke above that line here once again with the candle that actually took us out of the bear market all the way back in April. Let's get this crypto. So now that we understand the importance of that there, we'll go back to the total altcoin market cap chart here. So as we can see, now that you see the death cross there, I'm going to make this box colored in here so we could see this better. So just so we're all on the same page here, this box was the zone that I wanted to see held, right, for the bulls. This was the area of prior consolidation. This was a huge resistance point that we broke through to continue the parabola all the way up to this green box here, where we could see old support, then potentially turn into new resistance, and that happened to an absolute T. If you are subscribed here, you would know I've had this box drawn here for quite some time. This was my target zone. We absolutely smashed right into it, and we've been selling off ever since. Now, we've broken below this, right? You wanted to see old resistance get smashed through, test back down, and form new support. But tentatively right now, my friends, this is not new support. It's been broken through again. And we are right now on the last hope level, in my opinion here, as we are right above my blue box here, which is just above this ceiling. You could see this, right? This was our old resistance ceiling here inside the bear market, and it actually wound up being an ascending triangle pattern here, which then broke to the upside, right? And that is a classic bullish pattern with higher lows and a flat base of resistance along the top that once broken, you may expect to see further upside. We did break through, had a heinous sell-off, and then the old resistance turned into new support right here before our major altcoin run. Let's get this crypto. Now, I'm going to flip the moving averages back on. We need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, these altcoins right now have broken below this red box, which we wanted to see become new support, just like this ceiling over here was resistance, then back tested and became support before our Ripponacci up to the top there. Right now, what we wanted to see was this rip go up, a rejection, and then this range here become new support. But my friends, we did not get that. We actually broke below this, and right now we are back to our old support level just above the bear market. So we have the death cross right here, right now. If we continue to break down, ladies and gentlemen, dropping below my blue box here, we are back in this bear market territory. And clearly, this is not what you want to see as a bull in this space. Dropping below here for me may lead to a very heinous potential capitulation in the altcoins, okay? Now, this is just, all of the coins here, right? All of the poop coins when you scroll down this list, big and small. But now I want to actually look at Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin to really get an idea here and look at some of the top market cap coins. As this chart, the reason I was stating that is that this chart does account for a lot of smaller projects as well. So why not look at the larger ones just to get an idea here? So if we look at Ethereum here, I want you all to understand, it looks to me like it's ready to go, right? And as I pointed out on the stream just the other day, you could see that Ethereum right now is approaching this key level, ladies and gentlemen. So many areas of prior consolidation along this line, right? This was support in these two areas that I'm pointing out for you historically here. Then it was our resistance point here in the bear market, resistance, 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 before breaking out of an ascending triangle, just like the chart I showed you before. Now we are back testing this level here, which in my opinion needs to hold. The old resistance, now upon back test, needs to become new support. And my friends, we are right at this line right now. For me, it's at 160. We are at 168 right now at the time of recording. This is the last level of hope for me here. As if we do drop below, we will lose this ceiling here, potentially, right? And we may look to death cross here as well. Not what I want to see. Let's go to, we'll go to Litecoin next, okay? Now, we can see here as well, Litecoin, my friends, right now, is crossing as we speak here at the time of recording. So we are approaching this level fast, right? Just like we had the level of old confluence there for Ethereum that it was testing right then and there. Litecoin is fast approaching that level right now, and we are seeing that cross happening right now as well. Very concerning to me here, ladies and gentlemen, as if there is another quick sell-off here, we are at the last level of hope there, in my opinion, as well. Now, when I'm saying these levels of last hope, I mean that is a level you would like to see a bounce from, okay? Something that would signal that the bottom is in there and you would look to create upward sloping momentum from that point in time. As if we do drop below, we drop back into bear market territory, and we would be seeing a negative momentum here on the moving averages as well after a classic death cross. Let's get this crypto. Now let's move over to XRP. XRP, ladies and gentlemen, has been performing rather poorly, actually, and we could see that this has crossed, several days ago at this point in time, actually a while ago now. We've had a death cross here, and I want you to notice, ladies and gentlemen, just before the cross, okay, look where we were, right? We were right there, and where was this above? Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, right on our long-term trend line, all the way back from 2017. We had held support at this line this whole time, And then, my friends, we held our last final support here, got the death cross, and broke through the line. And we right now, my friends, are tentatively looking to see this line, the old line of support now for 2 years, potentially become new resistance. That is also not what I want to see from a bullish perspective here. So we did drop below that key level, and we now have the death cross. Not what I wanted to see there, to say the least. And last but certainly not least, let's look at Bitcoin Cash, and then we're going to discuss Bitcoin and all the rest of this and how it ties in, because as we all know, Bitcoin is the main player here. That is where the majority of the action is right now. That is what I like to focus on. So Bitcoin Cash here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, what we can see here, I actually want to use a longer term chart for this. Let's go to BCH. Let's try Bitstamp here. It's all right. We'll use this, okay? So for me right now, ladies and gentlemen, what I see here as well, we are on this trend line of last support. We do have that tentative bearish head and shoulders pattern playing out here right now. I used the wrong tool, but let's draw this out here. Where is it? There we go. Tentative head and shoulders looking pattern here as well. It's not perfect, but we can see it. We have that tentative neckline right here that we are looking to break through right here, right now. And my friends, that cross is also looming there in the shadows. Let's get this crypto. I just briefly wanted to show you that the top essentially top 4 altcoins here with the highest market caps are all in very, very dangerous situations, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. That is the point I wanted to get across there, right? And we are seeing right now Bitcoin dominance is rising at a rapid rate, currently at a 69.2%. Let's actually click in there and look at this here. I want you all to be very well aware that we are continuing our parabolic climb here. We may continue to see sell-off in the altcoin market, ladies and gentlemen. It appears that the trend right now is just consolidating into Bitcoin at a rapid rate, and I can't blame any of the traders that are contributing to this, purely because the charts look so incredibly one-sided right now, and one-sided in the favor of the bears. I mean, this sums up everything, right? This chart we're looking at here is all the altcoins here minus Bitcoin, okay? And we see that this chart as a whole is death crossing here as well, and it is on that final area of support here before we drop back into that bear market territory. Let's get this crypto. So now, let's talk about Bitcoin, right? Because the fact of the matter is I think you all here, all the subscribers on this channel, are mostly interested in Bitcoin, as this is where we're seeing the most liquidity. The most trading volume is being done, especially with margin and leverage trading capabilities, short and long. All of the focus right now is on Bitcoin, as I think it should be. And right now, the difference in this chart is that we have such a large gap here between the 50 and 200-day moving averages. It doesn't look like the altcoin chart at all, right? So this may actually appear to be much better, right? But the problem that I have here, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're right now, just like those altcoins I showed you, are on that last level of support, right? It appears to me that although this isn't the last level of support for Bitcoin here, around 9,500 to 9,400, this is indeed a very critical support, as if this is broken, then we all should know by now that Don Carbonaccio's target range to the downside for the bears essentially is this gap fill zone here, right? On the CME futures chart, anywhere between roughly 89.64 and 8,500. And when we look back here on the chart right now, I also want you to understand that if this is broken, we do have our 0.5 Fibonacci here with a lot of confluence. We have that gap fill, and we do have old resistance and support all in this range, which may make this the perfect target area for Bitcoin if the bears drop below this key support area at around 9,400 to 9,000 flat. Let's get this crypto. So now, as I pointed out earlier, right, look at this teal line. In the bull markets, Bitcoin has loved to trade above that teal 200-day moving average. Once we dropped below the action became very bearish. In fact, trading below that there, let's actually take a date range from March 2018 all the way until April 2019. So we're talking roughly a year, ladies and gentlemen, that it traded below that line after crossing it. And right now, if we do in fact drop into this $8,500 region, right, anywhere roughly in this range, look at the 200-day moving average right here, right now. It's almost up into this box of confluence. So if we do happen to drop below this line, not only will it be a loss of support up here in this range, but my friends, we're then teetering on this 200-day moving average. And if history is going to repeat in a similar manner, of course it doesn't, history doesn't generally repeat. It can rhyme though, right? Past performance is not indicative of future results. But then we are in a very critical territory, ladies and gentlemen, as one, if we do in fact drop below that 200-day, maybe we do see further downside action. As I've stated, dropping below the 200-day moving average is a critical bearish confirmation per classical technical analysis theory. And at that time, if we do get a drop down here, what we could see, ladies and gentlemen, is an aggressive movement down on the 50-day moving average, potentially bringing us closer to a death cross on Bitcoin here as well. Let's get this crypto. So now, for me, ladies and gentlemen, the point being here is that we're seeing that although the altcoins have been in this very, very critical zone right now, and they're truly, in my opinion, at the brink of even falling further off of a cliff than they already have, what we have to understand here is that Bitcoin is in a better spot, in my opinion. And we are seeing the Bitcoin dominance rise, which means that the altcoins are selling off and consolidating back into Bitcoin. We're seeing that capital get allocated back into the largest market cap coin, which obviously is BTC. But the fact of the matter is here is that when the altcoins sell off aggressively, Bitcoin has had a historic tendency to go along with it. It's just kind of like one foot in front of the other, right? As the altcoins sell off, Bitcoin may begin to sell off as well, as then cash becomes king, as those trading inside the space don't want to lose profits or get wrecked, etc., etc. We may see a one foot in front of the other type of event happen here, ladies and gentlemen, if the altcoins do capitulate. Of course, this is just a hypothesis and a theory. This is not investment advice. This is not trading advice. I'm just pointing out here what I'm seeing and how I'm thinking about this market right here, right now. And the fact of the matter is that not only here on the charts, right, are we seeing this epic cross, but my friends, here on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we have had a massive change, okay? Massive change here in terms of, instead of higher highs and higher lows all through the parabolic move, right? All throughout this time for both Bitcoin and the altcoins here, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index was setting higher highs and higher lows, just as we were seeing in the price action. But now, just on the contrary, as we are seeing this crash now and the death cross here inside the chart, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is putting in lower highs and lower lows. Monumental as well, okay? Now, also here, Google Trends data, search term Bitcoin, worldwide data, past 5 years. Just the same, we were seeing higher highs and higher lows all throughout the price action in this parabolic move, all the way to 14,000. And my friends, the last swing low here on the Google Trends data was an 11. And my friends, right now, with the incomplete data ending tentatively tonight, we are seeing right now an 11. Our last one here was an 11 as well. This, my friends, is right there on thin ice as well. The Google Trends data right now is walking on a tightrope. If we fall below an 11 there, this would be another cross, essentially a death cross, if you will, here on the Google Trends data as well. And watch other people start saying that now, ladies and gentlemen, because you know everybody secretly listens to the Don, right? And they'll, oh, it's a death cross on the Google Trends data. If you hear that, you know where they got it from. Let's get this crypto. So if this falls below an 11, ladies and gentlemen, this is also another critical bearish cross on a very, very historically accurate indicator here as well. Not what you would want to see from a bullish perspective. So right now, as you all know, I still am in a short position. Shout out to my VIPs, and shout out to all of my new future VIPs who are going to be joining VIP right after this video. I've been in a short position all the way from 98.73, and right now I've taken some profits on this position in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have about 50% of my short position still on the table, but I've already taken some profits here just in case that we do get another bounce up from this green box of support here. But right now, I think it's very possible that the altcoins could be in for a further sell-off if that support does not hold, okay? I want to just look at this one last time. Well, actually, I want to bring up Ethereum just one last time because the charts look very similar to this across the board, okay? If we start to lose critical supports just like this, where old long-term resistances, right, then do not hold as support and we drop through and we continue to get more death crosses here on various large cap altcoins, right? Top 10 altcoins getting these crosses. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it will be very hard, in my opinion, for Bitcoin to be able to just surge to the upside while all of these altcoins are feeling massive, massive sell pressure to the downside. Okay, that does not have to happen, but that is my speculative hypothesis, that if the altcoins do reach that bear market territory again and begin to capitulate again, I think it could have a bearish effect on Bitcoin, at least for the short term. May there be some buying potential that comes out of that? Absolutely. May there be short potential? I believe absolutely as well. And like I've stated, I will be keeping you all updated in VIP as I make my trades in real time. Right now, I see that the market is on the brink of absolute chaos, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. And amidst the chaos, from the ashes arises the phoenix, right? There can be massive, potentially life-changing trading opportunity that may be coming shortly here, ladies and gentlemen, as all the charts right now that I'm seeing are right on the brink of a massive, massive move. For me, this is either going to be the bottom here, which, I mean, with the rest of the technicals, ladies and gentlemen, it's looking increasingly more difficult. But anything's possible, right? Anything is possible. But right now, with the bearish momentum in the charts, if we begin to see these last hope supports get broken, my friends, we may be in for a deep, deep dive down into the crypto abyss. And you best believe Don Carbonaccio is going to be looking to play these breaks, these massive moves, very, very aggressively. I don't know how else to say it. Like I said, I'm already in a short right now, but I may be looking to enter many, many more positions here, ladies and gentlemen. So the fact of the matter is if you want to see how I'm trading in absolute real time, if you do not want to miss my trade alerts in absolute real time to the exact second that I make my trades, formulate my strategies, etc., etc., I will be posting it all for you in VIP. So shout out to my VIPs and shout out to all of my new future VIPs joining VIP right now after this video. I will see you in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you to share this video with all the altcoin traders and hodlers that you know. I don't generally cover the altcoins on this stream. You guys know I primarily focus here on Bitcoin. But right now, I believe it's very important for others to see this information here about the altcoins and where they are inside their respective charts right here, right now. Many have already death crossed. Some are on the brink of a death cross. And as we've all seen many times throughout this video here today, the crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin, all the altcoins, that chart today, my friends, has just officially crossed at the time of recording. Let's get this crypto. So share this on your socials, share this in your chat. I believe this is very important information. Guys, if you are new here, don't forget to moon up the likes. Moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Right now, I'm going to be getting back to my trades, back to my VIPs, because when the opportunities arise, Don Carbonaccio is planning to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. When the Moon Boys come on this stream, ladies and gentlemen, and they hear and see this realistic analysis, they can either like it or they don't like it, because they're Moon Boys, ladies and gentlemen. When you show realistic analysis that this may drop down, oh, Kirby, you hate crypto and you. They can you all they want. Because when they come on this stream, when they come into the house that Don Carbonaccio built, they can like it or they don't like it. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, they better learn to love it, because this stream right here is the best thing going inside the cryptocurrency space today. Let's get this crypto. Diamonds are forever, and so is Don Carbonaccio. Sheesh. So when the moon rises, ladies and gentlemen, or sinks deep down into the crypto abyss, are you going to be the one that gets caught like a deer in the headlights and takes that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler? Or are you going to be the one that crushes this market and gets this crypto? The choice is yours. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. That being said, I will see you all in VIP right now as I continue to post all of my trades in absolute real time to the exact second, as I enter, as I exit, as I take profit, as I plan my future strategies, update my positions, etc. I will be posting it all for you in real time as these potentially large, life-changing trading opportunities present themselves. Don Carbonaccio is ready to strike. So guys, it has been my absolute pleasure. I will see you all in VIP right now. Don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. The Don has spoken. I'll see you all in VIP right now. Let's get this crypto. So until next time, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.